Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen.
Hey, Queen, sister.
Girl, you've done it again. You are constantly raising the bar for all of us and doing so flawlessly.
You do know that you're that girl, right?
I hope that when you wake up in the morning and look in the mirror, you see how divine you are.
Know that so many people want what you got.
You have dreams to fulfill and promises to yourself that you must keep.
I know at times you feel underappreciated and misvalued. Trust me, we've all been there.
So it's necessary that you can count on yourself.
Now, don't go seeking perfection.
Extend yourself a little grace.
Don't be afraid to celebrate the little wins as much as the big ones.
You, Miss Thing, are courageous. You are dynamic. You are principled.
So, baby girl, just remember, respect is a minimum.
There's a sweet justice in knowing that the path you are on was designed for you and you alone.
Doing right by yourself never goes out of style.
Everything about you is majestic and a force to be reckoned with.
Trust me, people are paying attention.
You're special and worthy of praise. Don't shy away from it.
And you don't have to get your groove back because guess what? You never lost it.
It's also important to rest. Make sure your hustle doesn't get in the way of your health. Girl, take care of yourself.
And the next time you want to second guess yourself, don't do it.
So pause for a second right now and relax, relate, release. You are needed, you are appreciated.
Girl, you make me so proud. And I love you.
Remember,
You are 100%
That queen.
Oh, yes.
Hey, sis.
Hey, sis.
Hey, sis.
Hey, sis.
Hey, sis. Hey, sis.
Hey, sis. Welcome to W.O.M.B. Hey, sis. Welcome. Welcome. I hope you are having a great day. You've had a great day. Welcome to the Empowered Experience International. We are so excited to be able to bring this event to you today, whether you are watching it live or whether you are watching it in the replay. I'm just so excited that you are here. Trust me, look, last week we were stressing and trying to get everybody on, and the network wasn't cooperating with us, and Zoom folks were getting kicked out, and it was a whole thing. So we said, you know what, we're going to do this again, and we're going to make sure that our sisters in West Africa can get on this event without any problems. And you know what, here we are. And so again, we are just super excited to be able to bring this event to you, introduce you to some amazing women entrepreneurs, and allow you to connect with other women entrepreneurs here in the United States and all over. This is really just our very first international event where we're opening up the things that we do here in W.O.M.B. And so my name is Mylan Harris, and I am the founder of W.O.M.B Women Own Minority Businesses. And we are a business networking and empowerment community for Black and brown women all across the world who are building businesses, who are really starting to understand the power of having your own, being able to understand, you know what? I'm going to grow my business. I have a gift. I have a purpose, and I'm going to share it. And that is really all we want to see you be able to do and thrive. Grow your gift and share it and build it. And we are here to provide that support. And so we are very excited to be able to we figured out the format now and really be able to share this community now with the world. We are at the very beginning of this international journey. And so I welcome you. For those who are joining us live, those who are joining us in the replay, I welcome you to this experience. And you know what? Like I said, if you're watching this in the replay, all right, if you're going to watch this on the replay, everything that we talk about today, still participate. Put your stuff in the chat when I tell you to put stuff in the chat, because we're going to come back and we're going to look and we're going to review and we're going to connect with people. So you definitely want to make sure that as we are going through this event today, you want to make sure that you are still participating. And I want to, before we get into this information and all the fun stuff that we're going to have today, I want to introduce you to my sister, who has been really spearheading this effort and having us start our expansion. She's here in the United States with us in North Carolina, and I had the opportunity to meet her this past December and just really fell in love with her spirit and her really just the purpose that she has and her love for women entrepreneurs. And she is from Nigeria, y'all. And she said, Maya, we need to get this moving. We need to hurry up and get this thing going in Nigeria and all over the Nigeria. If you're joining us live right now from Nigeria, this woman is the woman that you're going to thank, because she's the one that said we're going to start in Nigeria. All right, so I'm going to bring to the screen with me right now my sister Nana. What's going on today?
Hi, my sister. Hi, Maya. How are you doing? What's wrong?
She said, "Uh-oh." Trying to get her sound together. Let me make sure I have her. I'm not muting her out. No, you're good. All right. So while she's figuring out, you got it. Okay. We still can't hear you though, boo.
Whoa.
You might have to come back in and come back out.
Yeah.
So while she's getting her sound together, I'm gonna take her out real quick. She's gonna fix her sound. While she's getting her sound together, look, this is what I want you to do, right? Because we're starting to see folks coming live. Absolutely love my sisters who are coming live. Two things I want you to do, right? The very first thing is I want you to take that link, the link that you use to join us. I need you to send it to one of your friends and say, hey, we're live right now on YouTube. You need to come on over and check this out. If you know a sister who is a business owner, whether she is in the United States, whether she is in Nigeria, if she is in the UK, I don't care if she is in Antarctica right now. If she's got a business, I want you to send her this link so she can join us live as well. All right. And the other thing, you heard her. Okay. You heard her fine. Okay, I don't know why I can't hear. That's weird, right? That's odd. But I'm gonna bring Nana back up in a hot second. But what I want everyone else to do in the meantime, while we bring her forward, I'm gonna put this big first in the chat. I want you to tell us who you are, tell us where you're from, maybe tell us what your business is, tell us what city and state and country you're in right now. And while you are doing that, I'm gonna bring my girl Nana back up. She just came. Bring her back to the stream here. Right there she is.
Can you hear me now?
How you doing?
I'm good.
She said, I'm good. And you know what? I'm going to have you keep talking, because even though I can't hear you, I know they can hear you. So go ahead. I want you to introduce yourself and just tell them a little bit about this event. And then when you're done, I want you to give me a little hand signal so I know that you're finished. But tell us about this event for you right now. And, why did you decide that it was time for us to expand? And why should we start in Nigeria?
Okay, yes. Hi, everyone again. And my name is Nina Martin, and for my sisters in Nigeria, I am from Abia State. Actually, I'm from Item in Abia State. So I thank you all for coming on to this. I have an online marketplace called Black Email, which, try to bring small businesses to create more visibility for them. So in the process of our activities, I was able to come across and connect with my sister here, Maya. And when I saw what she was doing or what she is doing, I was blown away. Like I keep telling people all the time, it's really made an impression on me what she's doing for women in business and especially minority businesses. So trying to get them out there, give them all the resources they need in order to, for their business to improve. And I'm like, yes, I know I come from Nigeria and I know we are all business people over there, all the women, especially the women, you have people that are working and doing business at the same time. We are hardworking people. So all that is needed is that visibility again, and also the direction and also expansion, which is, from what she is doing, I see that, that is exactly what it is. Both how to improve your business, how to expand, and how to make more money, because that is what it is all about. So when you have all these tools and knowledge and resources that W.O.M.B provides, you will be able to improve and you will be able to make more money and and achieve your aim and objective of starting the business in the first place. So I said to her, I said, look, I know, this is United States, it's been here, but I want this in my country. I want to introduce it to my contacts and my connections and the people that I know. And, of course, we need to start from home, which is Nigeria. And I know we have, women from Nigeria all over the world, everywhere, where we will also, do those places. But, we're starting from Nigeria right now. And I will tell you, this is a great platform. This is a great platform for women. It's a place where you can network and, meet other women that have the same drive that you have. Meet women that would, network with you, share their tips, direct you or show you the right direction to go in your business. So that's what W.O.M.B is about. You are just starting to, come into it, to know about it. But I tell you, the more you stay, the more you go, you will get all the benefits that you are supposed to get from W.O.M.B. So that's all I can say for now. I will give it back to my sister to carry on and tell you, all about it and all that, you need to do. And again, I'll say welcome to the Empowered Experience Point 2 because we did the first one and
look, so I had to turn on my phone so I can listen to you on my phone.
Oh,
so I heard you. I was like, I don't know why it's not coming through this way, but I can hear you on my phone. So I am so happy, sis. Number one, for you to even have the thought to say, you know what, it's time for us to bring this to women across the world. And I was just like, yes, let's do it. And honestly, when we started W.O.M.B 2 years ago, that was one of my first thoughts. Like, you know what? Not only do I want to be able to connect with women all across the country here in the States, but I want to be able to connect with women across the globe because we are experiencing the same thing. We have the same needs. We have the same issues. And it's, at the end of the day, when one of us wins, we're all winning. But we also have to reach back and say, you know what? Okay, I'm winning now, so I need you to come with me, right? And no one else is going to do it for us. No one else is going to do it for us. And so we're excited to be able to say, it is time for us as women of color, as Black women, as brown women, to just take it to the next level. We're already powerful. Everybody already wants to do everything we're doing. Everybody already wants to be us. So, it's time for our pockets to reflect the power that we have. And we are so excited to just be a small part of this. Honestly, I consider it to be a renaissance for Black women, a renaissance for women of color who are just coming to the forefront and just building and growing in ways that people could have never imagined, but we already knew we had the power to do it. So, sis, thank you so much for joining me today. I know you can't stay with us for the whole time today, but we have a ton of stuff to share with everybody today. So again, Nana, thank you so much in North Carolina. And I'll tell you a little bit more about our partnership and what we're going to be doing with Black Emal towards the end, and how being a part of this organization not only will get you into W.O.M.B, but also have you a part of Black Emal as well. So sis, thank you so much for joining us today. And I will talk to you very, very soon. All right. All right, y'all. Look. So one thing about this empowered experience, and this is an event that we've been doing for quite some time. And the funny thing is, one of the most popular segments in the empowered experience is the speed networking. And I think because of the speed networking last week, that was an issue. like the networks in Nigeria were like, oh no, y'all not gonna be jumping around on this network today. And so we said, what can we do for in order for us to still have that interaction with our sisters in Nigeria and have that interaction with our sisters in the state? And there was one part of the speed networking that I find is really important. And we did part of it already. You introduced yourself in the chat, and I want you to continue to do so. Now, if you have not introduced yourself, make sure you introduce yourself in the chat, okay? But in addition to that, during the speed networking event, one question that we always ask a question just to help you start the conversation off with the sisters in the room. And so since we can't jump into individual chat rooms, we're going to actually use our chat. So if you're watching this live, and again, if you're watching this in the replay, I want you to still participate, because we're going to come back. We're going to come back and keep looking at this stuff. And this allows us to be able to help you as well. All right. And so I want you to consider you have a question. I want you to post your answers in the chat. So if you're watching this live right now, I'm going to look at what you're saying to us live. And again, in the replay, we're going to come back and look at what you said. But I want you to take a look at this question, okay? I'm going to make it a little bit smaller there. If you could ask for help with one thing right now, excluding capital, what would that be? And I say excluding capital because we all need that. Okay. We all need more money to grow our businesses. I already know. Now I have about 100 of you, about a little bit more than 100 folks right now in our WhatsApp group for W.O.M Nigeria. And so I already know we need capital. Yup, absolutely. Okay. However, if you could ask for help with one other thing besides capital, what would that be? What is one thing that will help your business grow in a way that someone with capital would be willing to invest in you? Because, we can want capital all day long, but capital has to be, we have to have a business that someone sees and says, you know what? I believe in that business. I like what they're doing. Let me help them financially. They're not just going to, drop money on us. That would really, really be nice. I'm just saying, okay? But we also have to take responsibility for what we are putting out as business owners, okay? So I want you to think of one thing that you could really use some help with right now that would make your business so attractive that someone would want to give you some money. All right. So I'm looking in the comments. So Cecily, first of all, Cecily, I need you to also put in the chat where you're from. All right. So Cecily, I know where Cecily is from, but Cecily said marketing. Who else needs help with marketing? Right. Just being able to properly advertise your business. If you are not doing any kind of marketing for your business, and your business is, like playing hide and seek with people have to know who you are, what you do, and what value you bring. So marketing is definitely something we need help with. Enma, she said, she is Princess Enma Uche Okedo. I know I pronounced that wrong, sis. Charge it to my head and not my heart. She is listening from Abuja, and she is a baker. Oh my goodness. I already know I need to be in Nigeria. All right. Let's see. So automatic order saver trap Ibegu. I hope I said that right, sis. It will be a partnership with a programmer app. Who could use a partnership with someone that can help you program like your automations, your systems? That's a good one, sis. Stacy already introduced herself. She's down in Atlanta, Georgia. Stacy said, we need administrative assistance. We can't keep everything going so the systems are slow. Absolutely. Anybody could use an assistant, some administrative assistants that can handle the paperwork and stuff, and then handle some of the things that will allow you to focus more on your business. That is a very good one, Stacy. Welcome, sis from Lagos. Brenda said business systems. She could use help with her systems. Having the right systems in your business is so important. Do y'all know the acronym that we use for systems? This is my favorite thing about, I love acronyms, if y'all couldn't tell that right now. Save yourself stress, time. Save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. All right. That's what systems do. So Brenda, that is absolutely perfect. Chiessence, I hope I said that right. You need help with marketing. Absolutely. Now that's the same thing that Brenda said too. And I guess I can promise you that a lot of you need help with marketing. I need help with marketing. That is something, unless you went to school to learn marketing, that's not something we naturally know how to do. It's something as business owners we actually have to learn. Okay, absolutely. Build Your Strong. I know who Build Your Strong is. Admin, I need another me, but on autopilot. Yes, you know what? That is something for me as well. I just need someone who can handle. If I could just take all this stuff in my brain and pass it over to, so that they can do the stuff that I need done, right? But they can handle it for me. Okay, absolutely. How to explore in bakery. I don't want to lose it. How to explore in bakery industry and marketing strategies. Absolutely. So how to so if you're a baker, sis, how to learn new things about new techniques in baking, and then specifically how to market those things. Absolutely. That is perfect. Help building business credit. Welcome somebody from Facebook. Building business credit. You know what? If you get that credit going, then you're able to use other people's money. All right. Y'all remember that song OPP? We're going to change that up. Other people's pockets, right? Be able to use other folks' money. Absolutely. Cecily also said time management. Learning how anybody have a lot that they have to do during the day. Like your time is just so filled. Absolutely. Having to figure out how to balance your time and your business so that you're able to actually live a full life, but still have a thriving business. Absolutely. Absolutely. Those are all perfect. So listen, that is really, and I'm glad. Thank you so much. And that person is from Clayton, and my Facebook user from Clayton. I don't see who you are because your name is not on there, but give me your name so I can give you a proper shout out. All right. But think about all these things. If we had these things in our business, capital would come much easier to us. And that is really what W.O.M.B is all about. Now, we're not a financial resource company, so we're not here. We don't give out grants and things like that, even though we do teach you how to, apply for different grants. However, what we're here to do is to help you with all of those things to make your business attractive so that you can welcome capital into your business. So if you learn those systems, if you learn how to do the marketing, if you're learning about building business credit, those are the types of things that makes your business attractive to investors who will then help you out with that capital, right? And that is what we're all about. That is, we're so excited. Oh, hey, Nandy. Okay, sis. that's a new tribe. What's going on, girl? So that's really what we're excited about, being able to help women all over the world create these different strategies and systems in their business so that they're able to really attract the capital that they need. They're able to attract the clients that they need. They're able to attract the right kind of connections that they need in their business and be able to monetize those things so that their business is able to grow. So you know what? For those who participated in that, thank you so much. And again, if you're watching this in the replay, still, I want you to put, what do you need? What do you need right now? What's one thing you could ask for right now to help your business grow and help it be more attractive to investors? I still want you to put that in the chat. number one, you never know who's looking at this chat, right? And number two, that also gives us an idea of things that you're looking for. So we're able to create the programming that you need. Okay. So thank you so much for participating in that part, guys. And I feel like even though that wasn't exactly speed networking, we're still getting a chance to get to know each other. Okay. So we are excited today, guys. One of the things we also do for this event is to introduce you to those individuals who can teach you those strategies, right? It's like I said, most of us did not go to school to become entrepreneurs. Most of us, went to school to, to become other things, and we learned and we became an expert in some type of area. And so now as experts in those areas, we're starting a business. So like my sister in I think you said Lagos, you're a baker, right? Or was it Abuja? I have to go Abuja. I gotta check. Anyway, but you're a baker. So you went to school to become a baker. That didn't mean you automatically knew what to do as a business owner. And so one thing that we do with W.O.M.B is to introduce you to the people that will help you learn the business side of being an entrepreneur. You already got your zone of genius, okay? So now we want to help you learn the business side of being an entrepreneur so that your business can grow. We want to be able to connect you. We're all about connections and monetizing connections. We want to be able to connect you with individuals who can take you to the next level. All right. And so I'm very excited to bring to you today one of those amazing individuals who's going to really teach you one particular strategy that will help you grow an additional income stream in your business. Now, I want to introduce you to my sister, Jasmin Murphy. And Jasmin is the founder and CEO of Build Your Strong. She is a body positivity coach. However, she is also an Instagram guru. Okay, when I tell you, when it comes to Instagram, Jasmin knows how to grab that audience without even building ads. She'll tell you in the training, she's going to tell you a little bit about the fact that she was able to grow her business organically, her followers organically on Instagram. Now, in the chat, how many of you are on Instagram? If you're on Instagram, I want you to take this opportunity. Put your Instagram handle in the chat so other people can see it and follow you, because Jasmin is about to teach you how to use Instagram to monetize your business. And so since we are all about to go through this training with her, this is a great time to go ahead in the chat and put your Instagram handle. Give us your at, your at on Instagram so we can follow each other. And so, as we follow each other, this is how we connect. This is how we build community, right? And so we're going to spend a few minutes. Thank you, Nandy, and thank you, Brenda. Keep putting your Instagram handles in the chat. Thank you, Stacy. We're going to spend a few minutes with my sister, the beautiful Jasmin Murphy, and y'all are about to get your whole life when it comes to learning about Instagram. All right, so enjoy.
Thank you so much, Maya, for that amazing introduction. So, hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be here with you today. As Maya said, my name is Jasmin, and I am from Social Climber Society. So, before we get started, I want to tell you just a little bit about myself. I am a social media strategist, a DEI or diversity, equity, and inclusion strategist, and also a body positive health and wellness coach. I have been doing social media strategy for a little over 12 years. And it started out of necessity. I was a stay at home mom. I was making handmade dolls and using Facebook as a platform to be able to direct traffic back to my website and other selling platforms that I was selling on. And I learned how to use social media or leverage social media to grow my business. And I did that all organically. I did not have the money for ads. Those, weren't even really a huge thing and open or readily available to the public at the time. And so I learned how to do it all organically. And then I took what I learned and I repeated it with friends and family who had businesses and helped them get started as well. And so in 2015, I found myself in a bit of a conundrum. I was unemployed. We were just coming out of homelessness. I had lost my job. I was over 700 pounds and was like, I need to take my life back. And so I started going to a trainer, and that trainer posted a video of one of my workouts, and that video went viral. At the time, I had no desire to personally be on social media. However, that's what happened, right? And so I had a decision to make. What do I do with this? How do I leverage this? Do I leverage this? And the feedback that I received from the women that were in my inbox, sharing with me that what I was doing was encouraging them, inspiring them, and they had questions for me. I knew that it was something I had to continue to do. And it was on a platform I knew nothing about. It was on Instagram. So I had to learn how to leverage Instagram. And that was the start of my body positive health and wellness brand, Becoming J, which I recently rebranded to Build Your Strong Plus. And with that brand and using all of the things that I have learned over the years, I was able to grow that community by over 150,000 women across platforms, had over 20 million views on videos. We are viral in several different countries, consistently going viral. And I've been able to grow my business and generate, six figures annually through membership and other offerings that we have. So I am absolutely passionate about the fact that you can leverage social media to grow your business. I don't believe in vanity matrix. I think that every single one of those likes, follows, comments are real people that spend their time with you, that are inspired by you, encouraged by you, want to learn more from you, need you. And so I believe passionately in showing up and serving in a level that will benefit them and you in the long run. And so that's what I want to talk to you guys a little bit about today, because, so often we want to have those big numbers on our posts and we're not necessarily sure what to do once it happens. And then we're left scrambling like, what do I offer? What do I do? Where am I going with this? Right. So what I like to do is I like to prepare entrepreneurs to plan for that moment to happen. So what I want to talk to you about a little bit today, which I know Maya is going to speak about, is monetization and how you can really do that, the different ways that you can do that, and why it's so important. So I know a lot of us get on these social media platforms and we're like, okay, we're going to post to sell our services, and or we're just building community and we're having conversations with people. And I want to share with you a couple of ways that you can begin monetizing and setting up on Instagram so that you are ready to go when that moment happens, when one of your posts goes viral, because it's bound to happen if you're consistent and delivering value, right? So I love the fact that there are so many different ways to make money on the platform. Of course, you can post the things, the services that you have for sale in your feed, right? And a lot of us are like, oh, I don't want to be salesy, or will that get old, or what have you. Instagram has come up with some amazing ways to monetize your platform now without doing the regular graphic posting. So the first thing is that you can create shoppable posts. Now, you want to make sure that your account is set up as a business or creator account, and then you can set up your storefront. You have the ability to make your post shoppable. So anything in your post, they can click and it'll take them straight to your website. It'll tell them the amount, whether it's a digital download or whether it's a physical product, they can shop right there from your post. So that's one way. We've had that way for a while. So this isn't anything new. But what is new is that now you can make your stories shoppable, and they are starting to test making your reels shoppable, which means that within your stories and within your reels, you can tap on a certain spot and put a shoppable link, and it will pop up the description to that item. It's not just the link to take them off of the platform, it actually pops up that link for your Instagram shop and will take them there to be able to purchase. Like, mind blowing. That's huge, right? Because now instead of just having one link in your stories or in your reels, you can have multiple items linked. And so no more, like, I know for me when I post, it's where did you get this? Where did you get that shirt? Where did you get that? Well, now all of it is right there and they can click on whatever thing they want and it'll take them straight to that item. So absolute game changer. Of course, the other thing that needs to be done should always be there no matter what you're doing is the link in your bio, right? The link in your bio should always send them to something that they can either purchase or receive from you, whether that's your freebie, your freemium, your lead magnet, your loss leader, whatever you call it, that gets them on your mailing list so that then you can turn them into a client or customer, right? Now, if you have multiple things, a lot of people like to use services like Linktree or SocioTap or things like that to have several different links that link direct you to a landing page that has several different links, right? Well, I love those because it allows you to sell multiple things in one space. And me personally, I feel like there's a better solution. So if you have a website, even if you don't have a website, you can use one of the free softwares like MailChimp or something like that. Or if you have a website, you can create a dedicated page on your website. This is what I do. I have a page on my website called For My Friends. When you click on that page, I built it out for mobile view. So it's optimized for the person that's using their cell phone that clicks that page. And it has all of the different links for the products, items, things that I'm recommending, suggesting, much like Linktree. There are a couple of reasons why I like doing it that way. Number one is you have more customization. So I'm able to actually put in pictures with the links to give people like a visual tie back to whatever it is that they're looking for. But the number one reason why I like this more than using Linktree is because it drives people to my website. So there's a twofold benefit. When they get to my website, they're going to start to browse my website. So they'll see my other services, offerings, all of those things. That time spent on my website clocks with Google Analytics, which then boosts my Google Analytics, which then helps boost my ranking when people are searching for certain things if my website is optimized, right? And so you're driving people to traffic to you, which makes Google say, hey, this person is more searchable, puts you higher ranking. And when you're higher ranking, you have more opportunities for other things to come your way, whether it's speaking engagements or brand deals or partnerships with other companies. Like, the possibilities are endless. But if you're driving them to Linktree, that traffic goes to Linktree. It doesn't tag you. It does not tell Google that people are looking for you. It tells them that people are looking for Linktree. So why not send all of that back to you, right? So that's one of the reasons why I love doing my own version of Linktree as my link in bio, because it keeps all that traffic for you. The other thing that you can do, which I love and I've been using it recently, is an autoresponder for your stories, for your posts. That way you're not selling directly on your post or in your stories. It goes something like this. Hey, this is the way we do our social media. This is how we plan it. And here are some of the tips and tricks that we use. I've created a whole social media SOP that will help you train your team to run your social media without you. So it is absolutely effortless and you get everything that you need in one little package. If you're interested in it, just DM me the word social and we'll get it over to you. It's that simple. Then they DM the word social, and my autoresponder automatically sends them the link and does everything for me. And so that's the engagement. It makes them feel more connected to me. There's still a back and forth communication happening. The algorithm is saying, hey, people are talking to her. This is a good thing, right? People are getting my links. They don't have to leave and go to my link in bio. They can comment right there and it automatically triggers to send it out. The really cool thing about this is you can also set it up to send out if they like your post or if they drop a certain emoji or whatever the case may be. So the possibilities are endless there. And then the magic question is, how do you monetize like the actual platform? So here's the thing. There is no key that we can give you to say if you do this, and this, that the platform will offer you monetization. And when I say monetization, I mean Facebook and Instagram Meta are paying people to create reels. I'm actually a part of that program. They are allowing people to host memberships or allow their followers to subscribe to their channel for a paid fee. And they get special content. I'm a part of that program as well. And then people can purchase badges on your lives. It's like a tip jar on your live. And I'm a part of that program as well. So these are all ways that Instagram pays me monthly when I create content. I can't tell you why they gave me that, all of those monetization privileges, except for the fact that I showed up consistently and I used as many of the features as they made available to us. And that's the key. You want to show up consistently. You want to provide value. You want to consistently engage with your community so that they engage back. You want to use the features that they give you, and don't get discouraged. There is not a special follower number that you need to have. There's not a special number of videos you need to create or, a special number of likes that you need to have. You just need to show up consistently, prove that you have value, continue to have communication with your audience, and eventually they will offer you monetization. And I've seen it happen with my clients who have been, posting sporadically and not really connecting or engaging with their audience. And as soon as we refined their message and they started posting consistently, they were offered monetization. And I mean within a week, within 2 weeks, like very quickly. So those are just a couple of the different ways that you can utilize Instagram to grow your streams of income and to monetize. So you have, the shareable, shoppable posts, the shoppable stories, the link in your bio, which you can actually make it a link tree that's in your website so that it goes back to your website. And then being able to become monetized by the platform with your reels, being paid for your reels, being able to have a subscription or a small membership inside of the community, and badges or the tip jar on your live. So those are some of the things that we want you to be prepared and using so that when you do go viral and new people find you and they start to look at your old posts, they are able to come to you, see what you offer, actually purchase those things because those posts are already there, which then increases your revenue and starts to nurture that relationship or grow that relationship so that you can offer them your higher offers and your new offers, right? So one of the things that I have right now is a series called Plan to Go Viral. And it is exactly what it sounds like. We are helping you plan your social media so that you are prepared to go viral. The first class that we have is Plan to Go Viral Reels Edition. I have done 3 workshops of this, and every single workshop that I have had at least one client go viral within the first 30 minutes after taking the class and implementing the changes. So I would love to have you join us. I'm super excited to take you all through that again. You can find the class at socialclimbersociety.com/reels, REELS. And I'm sure Maya will drop it in the chat for me. Thank you. So we will get that information out to you. I would love to have you in the class and to help you prepare to go viral. Welcome to the community. Thank you for letting me take up a little bit of your time this morning. And I can't wait to see some of the changes that you implement for your social media. And also go ahead while you're on and follow me. It's Jasmin R. Murphy at Instagram, just JASMIN Murphy. Follow me and tag me in your posts. Let me see what you're doing. Shoot me a message. Let me see, what you come up with, because I love to support and I love to cheer you on. All right. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time together today. The networking, isn't it amazing? Like the speed networking, so exciting. I hope you made some amazing connections, and I will see you soon.
All right. Oh my goodness. Look, I hope you guys were taking notes, but if you didn't take notes, don't worry. This is on YouTube now, so you can come back and watch it. All right. Thank you so much to our amazing coach, Jasmin Murphy, who just really gave us some great nuggets on Instagram. Hopefully, you are dropping your handles. And you know what? Even if you're on Instagram, you haven't started to build it yet, that is why you are here. That is why you're making these connections with people that can help you grow your business. And whether it's helping you learn how to use Facebook, or learn how to use Instagram, or learn how to just even start posting on Instagram effectively, you're in the right place. And I'm also super excited that Jasmin is actually watching this live in the chat. So Jasmin mentioned in her training that she's going to have a class on Instagram Reels coming up soon, and that's actually going to be on July 30th. It is a Saturday. Over here, it's Saturday morning. We start at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For my sisters in Nigeria, that's going to be about 3 p.m. your time. All right. The class is about 2 hours. And so she is going to put the link in the chat for you so that you're able to, if you're interested in signing up for that class and getting your Instagram Reels life together, it is definitely a worthwhile income stream that you can have in your current business. And this is something we're going to be talking about constantly, ladies. You don't have to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 businesses. There's nothing wrong with being a serial entrepreneur. But if you are at the beginning of your journey and you're trying to build a business, the last thing you want to do is try to build 2 or 3 at the same time. All of your energy, all of your resources, it takes a lot to build a business. So to have to split your energy and your resources 2 or 3 ways can be very difficult. You don't want to create something that's going to be mediocre. We are looking for Black excellence. I need somebody to put that in the chat. We're building Black excellence here. And so give yourself enough grace to grow a business, allow it to grow and build, and get that team together that can run the business for you, and then start another business, right? But so we are looking at how can we, again, what do we need? What connections do we need to make? What help do we need in order to grow our business in a way that's going to attract investors, that's going to attract additional clients, that's just going to attract the world seeing what you are building in your business, okay? Yes, that's right. Black excellence, Black excellence, Black excellence. So we're going to have Jasmin post her link, and she's also going to post actually I'm making sure she I'm texting her at the same time, but I'm going to have her post her link to the class, and also post her link to Instagram so that you can follow her on Instagram as well. All right. I'm so excited. Again, this is every month. We're going to be doing this event every single month on the last Sunday. Not that this was a special one, but normally it would be on the last Sunday of the month. Okay. So for next month, we're just planning your time out. All right. Next month, it is going to be, actually, we're going to do it because we have 5 Sundays, and I never do anything on the 5th Sunday. That's my chill day, right? But it's going to be on July. So the 4th Sunday is going to be on July 24th, right? The next time that we're going to be doing this, we're going to introduce another coach to you. You're going to have a chance to meet more women and connect with more women. Okay. All right. So again, make sure that you are connecting with each other. You're learning some things, and it's really all about you're making these connections. How can we monetize it? So I want to take you through something that we teach all of our tribers. I want to take you through a quick training on how the connections that you're making here, the connections that you make when you're in your community, the connections that you make when you're out and about, just, living your life and building your business. How can you take those connections and monetize those connections? So I'm going to share with you today just a few strategies on monetizing your networking. And this is, again, it's all about staying connected, getting connected. But every time you meet someone, you have the ability to monetize that connection. Okay. So first of all, just I introduced myself briefly at the beginning, but I want to tell you a little bit more about myself so that you understand why I'm so passionate about this. Again, my name is Myelin Harris. I'm the founder of W.O.M.B, and I am a business startup coach. I love helping women get their businesses started on the right foot, getting a strong foundation. I help with strategic planning. That means even once you got your business plan together, let's plan out your next quarter. Let's plan out your goals for the year. So that, it's not just about, when I talk about planning, it's not just about planning for your startup. I do that obviously, but you have to continue planning in your business. And I'm a community professional, and that simply means a part of the thing I do professionally is to run a community, and that community is W.O.M.B. But guess what? I was a teacher. I was a high school English teacher. I worked with kids from age 12 to, Lord knows, about 19 to 20 sometimes. I did that for 20 years. I absolutely love teaching and helping my kids build and just seeing them turn into these wonderful young adults. And I loved all of them, even when they got on my nerves. But I decided, it was time for me to do something a little bit different for myself. And I'm still teaching, right? I'm still, all of the skills that I learned as a teacher, I'm still using every single day. The only difference now is I'm teaching women and entrepreneurs instead of teenagers. I'm also an author. I wrote a book, What's Your Oil? Actually, it's hiding behind me, but you can't see it behind me. What's Your Oil? Unmasking Your Hidden Talents. And that's just my journey into entrepreneurship. And I was a co-author in another book, Unchain My Legacy. And I'm a mom. I'm a single mom. I shout out to all my moms who are watching this live. I have two amazing sons, and I am, of course, Dot and Carl's favorite kid. I do have a brother, but it's all about the girls, right? So I'm kind of, I guess I would call myself an introvert extrovert, right? So I'm the type of person, if I have to go to a networking event, or I used to be the type of person where I'd go to a networking event, I wasn't a fan of it. Cause I sometimes I just didn't feel like I was being sincere. Did I need to be there? Who am I supposed to talk to? It was all very stressful for me as a networker, right? So this is what I used to look like. Right. If I'm at a networking event, y'all can imagine this is me. Just imagine she has blonde hair. Okay. I'm at a networking event. I'm gonna be at the first wall I can find. I'm just gonna stand against the wall. I'm probably gonna have some kind of drink in my hand just so I can, focus on something other than the nerves I was feeling. Right. Staring off into space, thinking about what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day, not really plugged into the space that I'm in. And I'm absolutely trying to avoid as many people as possible. Anybody else an introvert? If you're watching this live or you're watching this in the replay, if you're an introvert, give me a hashtag introvert. Hashtag introvert in the comments. Or you're someone who's kind of shy, especially in a crowd situation, or you're in a room where you just don't know a lot of people. But one thing I recognize, I would watch the people around me. And I would see other people, working and talking and building, and their businesses were moving forward while I was kind of stagnant, right? So, well, Maya, you have to make yourself comfortable enough and start talking to these people, because guess what? The people in the room were going to be the people that would help me learn these new strategies, learn about systems, learn about marketing and all of those things so that my business could move forward, right? And so again, I told you I was a teacher. And so I actually realized that I had to go with what I know, right? Just Maya, what do you already know, what are you already good at that will make marketing and networking something that was easier for you to be able to do. So guess what I did? I decided to create my own lesson plan when it comes to marketing. I was a teacher. I made lesson plans every single day. So I decided, you know what? If I take the idea of planning something like strategic planning, just planning out what I need, and I apply that to my networking, then I know I'm going to make these profitable connections that I was looking for. Okay. So what I developed was a strategic networking plan. And that's what I want to share with you today. How to create a plan so that whether you're on have an online or virtual networking situation, or you're at a networking event, or you're just out and about in your community and you're connecting to people, you still want to have a plan. The next person you may meet might be that person that has the capital that you need for your business. And so how are you going to present yourself and your business so that they want to invest in you? All right. So the first thing you need to do is develop a 90-day goal. Now, this is the perfect time. We're at the very beginning of quarter number 3. So July, August, and September, the next 3 months, we're in quarter number 3. And I want you to think about something something major that you want to accomplish this quarter. Maybe you haven't launched your business yet, and this quarter, this is it. This is the quarter that you want to launch your business. Maybe this is the quarter that you need to hire a virtual assistant. Maybe this quarter you haven't hit $3,000 in your business yet in a month, so you want to have a $3,000 month. Maybe you've already gotten there. You're like, nope, I'm trying to hit that beautiful 8334, right? $8,334 in the month, because if you do that times 12, that's 6 figures, right? So maybe that's your goal. Or maybe your goal is to have 10 new customers every single month. Whatever your goal is, I want you to write it down. If you're brave enough, put it in the chat, right? If you are brave enough to put your 90-day goal, because when you write it down, that's when your vision becomes plain. Write it down and make it plain, right? So if you already know what's one thing, that you might have 2 or 3 goals that you want to accomplish this quarter, but right now we're going to focus on one. What is one goal that you want to accomplish for yourself in the next 90 days that you're going to have to get help with, right? Now, some goals that you have, you just have to do it, right? Those are goals that you can personally get done. But a lot of the goals that we have to reach out. We have to get support in. So we have, that might be Nandy, I'm not sure, but make $3,000. Okay, so her goal is to make $3,000 in her business. And if she hasn't done that yet, that means she's going to need to get some support and help in order for that to happen. That doesn't mean someone's going to give her $3,000. That means she's going to create something in her business, create strategies in her business so that she's able to make $3,000. That's a perfect example, Nandy. So thank you. Cecily said a live seminar in 90 days. So she wants to be able to do a seminar in 90 days. All right. That is definitely a task that you want to have some support in. So and thank you ladies for sharing that with me. All right. And okay, I'm getting a message to make sure for some reason it's not in the comment. We're not on YouTube right now. No, we're on YouTube. Okay. All right. I'm just making sure we're still on YouTube. If you're watching me on YouTube, give me a thumbs up, or if you can still see us on YouTube, give me a yes so that I know that we're good. All right. Okay. All right. So let's look at the next step. So we have our goal for 90 days. Brenda said increase website orders. Brenda, be more specific. You got to be able to measure it, right? So you want to increase website orders by 50%, by 25%, or you want to have a certain number of website orders. You want to be real specific. Okay, thanks, Stacy. Thanks, Brenda. Number 2 of your strategic networking plan, I want you to think about the types of connections, the type of people you need to meet in order for you to be able to accomplish this goal. Who can help you accomplish the thing that you need to accomplish? All right. So there are different types of connections. A lot of us are looking to connect with clients. That's easy. But there are other types of connections that will help you reach whatever your goal is for this quarter. So again, if your goal is to get to $3,000 or to get to $5,000 a month for a team, that's great. And you need more clients to do that. And that's definitely a connection. But let's be more specific and see what other types of connections that can help you get there. So maybe you need a sponsor, right? Maybe you have an event. I think Cecily talked about having an event. Maybe you have an event that's going to be coming up, or a seminar that you can get sponsored. So maybe the seminar is going to be free, but it's sponsored by a local bank, or it's sponsored by a local health and beauty brand or something like that, right? And they're going to pay you to give them access to your audience. Hey, you're still making the money, okay? What about affiliates? That's someone that you're going to pay to help you find more clients. They're going to do it for you. Lord knows I love a good affiliate, right? Maybe collaborative partners. Maybe you can partner up with someone. I have a network of 10,000 people. You have a network of 10,000 people. So if we do this together, now we're going to reach 20,000 people, right? That's the power of collaboration. Maybe you just need an accountability partner. An accountability partner is not going to pay you, but guess what an accountability partner is going to do? They're going to help you make sure you are good on your word. So if you say, all right, let's see. And I know I have some folks on here right now live who have accountability partners, right? And so I'm going to use Brenda. Brenda is one of our leaders in W.O.M.B. So I use Brenda because I know she has an accountability group. So if Brenda says she's going to grow her website traffic by 50%, her accountability partners are going to say, okay, Brenda, remember what you said on July 3rd? What are you doing right now to make sure that happens? They're going to help her stay focused on that goal. All right. Community partners. How can I partner with a community group? Because a community partner is going to put you in front of other people, and it makes you look like, not just look like, but it proves that you are invested in the community, and people will invest in other brands that they know care about their community. So partnering with a nonprofit, partnering with, a local church, or maybe a group for children, something like that, right? Some type of nonprofit that will help you grow your brand as well. Competitors. Now, everyone thinks, Maya, are you crazy? Why would I want to partner with a competitor? Because we all can eat. And so I have competitors that I don't look at as competitors. I just look at, we're parallel collaborative partners. We sell the exact same thing. We do the exact same thing. I attend their events. They attend my events, right? If there's something I can't do, I'll pass it to one of them. If there's something that they can't do, they'll pass it to me. That is just really the beauty of looking at someone who might be considered a competitor and understanding they can actually be a partner. Business partners, sometimes just having more than one person working directly in your business to share the load. And we know that having a business is something that can be, there's a lot to it. So having a business partner might help you get the word out. I always use my example of two of our tribe members, Candace Brown and Ivory Martin, who are both photographers. They both had their own brand, but they decided to go in as business partners with another photography brand that's a little different than what they're both doing. And so now they've created this new brand that's helping them both build their businesses, their separate businesses as well. It's actually super powerful. Excited for them. Sometimes you just need a coach. If you don't know anything about Instagram, well, you know what? Maybe I need to talk to Jasmin. Maybe I need to take that class that she's offering. And I connected with her here on YouTube for the Empowered Experiences. So now that allows me to be able to connect with her and get what I need from Instagram. Okay. Consultant, same type of thing. A consultant is not going to necessarily walk you through every single step, but the consultant's going to tell you what you need to do or give you some strategies to help you get started. A mentor, let me tell you why mentors are so important. Mentors are different than accountability partners because a mentor has already been there and done that. All right. So having a mentor is, if you're around me long enough, you always hear me talk about my 3 mentors. I have 3 amazing mentors. And those mentors are people that you can go to and say, hey, this is what I'm experiencing in my business. And they can give you some wise, some sage advice in your business because they've already been there. They've already had the success. And so having a mentor in your business, and it also, I think having a mentor really opens your mind to the possibilities. So I might have a narrow vision of what I can do because I only know what I know. But a mentor can say, hey, you know what? If you just add this one element, that could make you an extra $20,000. What? So mentors you have to have a mentor. That's so important to have a mentor in your business. Maybe your networking is going to get you that next employee, that assistant that you need to hire, right? And that's the same thing with contractors. A contractor is a temporary employee while an employee, is long-term. But maybe that connection, right? Let's say in the chat, someone realizes, hey, wait a second. Hey, I'm a virtual assistant. How about you inbox me? That might be the next person that you hire. So those connections, when you're out and talking and meeting people, that might be the next person that you need to hire. So that's another reason why you have to have these, you have to get yourself out there and connecting with people. Ambassadors, very similar to the idea of an affiliate, but the ambassadors are your cheerleaders, right? That your ambassadors, like, this group is awesome. I love it. You got to come in. Yeah, I'm a part of it. You're a part. Now, an affiliate may not even be a part of what you're doing. They're just marketing for you. But usually an ambassador is maybe a former customer or a former client or a current client, but they are going to share everything that you have. We have some amazing ambassadors and we absolutely love our ambassadors, and they are the greatest cheerleaders, I tell you. And then, of course, influencers. So we're going to talk a little bit more. That's definitely one of the things that we're training on this year as well. But influencers, we used to say celebrities, right? People that everybody knew. So influencers, I like to call them our micro celebrities. Everyone doesn't necessarily know an influencer, but they are popular within their own category. So there's, health and beauty influencers. There's, business, entrepreneurship influencers. There's fashion influencers. There's influencers in every single industry. And if you're able to build a connection with an influencer and they have an audience of 100,000 people or 1 million people, you'd be surprised how many people there are in their audience. They can talk up your business where you don't have to. Now, remember, I said, okay, I have an audience of 10,000 people, but if I connect with this influencer who has 50 million followers, well, that's a group of people I have not had access to. So influencers are another great connection to make while you are growing your business. Okay. All right. So number 3, you have to know your business like you know your name. You should be able to talk about your business. If you're out, again, if you're making these connections and someone says, what do? You shouldn't be hemming and hawing and trying to come up with your words. It's just like when someone says, what's your name? My name is Mylyn Harris. What do? I should be able to tell them exactly what I do without thinking about it. So there's a couple of strategies you can use for this as well. One, we always talk about the 30-second elevator speech, very popular in networking. You hear people, got to have your 30-second elevator speech ready. Let me tell you something, ladies. The 30-second elevator speech is great to have. It really, absolutely, truly is. But I want to show you, so I'm going to give you an example. Let me try to get this up on my phone, get my clock going on my phone, right? I put my timer on. I'm going to pause it for a second. Can y'all see me? All right, here's my phone, my fancy phone with a crack in it. I got my timer set for 30 seconds. And I want you to stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing right now. And I just want you to look at me. And I'm going to have you look at me for 30 seconds. Now, somebody just jumping on is going to be like, why is everybody silent? I'm not going to say anything. But I want you to just look at me, stop what you're doing. Look at me for 30 seconds. Okay? And then after 30 seconds, I'm going to ask you a question. All right. All right. So I'm about to start my clock. Here we go. I'm about to start my clock. I'm actually going to keep it up over here. And we're just going to look at each other for 30 seconds. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? You ready? All right, here we go. "30 seconds." All right, wait a second. How was that uncomfortable for anybody? Was that like awkward? Did that feel awkward? If it felt awkward to you, if you're watching this live or you're watching this in the replay, if that felt a little awkward to you, like tell me in the comments, right? Tell me how you felt about that. 30 seconds, believe it or not, even though it sounds short, it's actually a kind of a long time when you're having a conversation with someone, right? It was different. You're like, okay, when this is over. Now, imagine how that would feel if you're standing in front of someone and they're talking about their business and they're going on, and you're like, yup, that's interesting, right? Because that's what we say when we're listening to someone who's talking and talking. So I want you to consider this. I want you to consider something a little different than the 30-second elevator speech for when you're just meeting someone, okay? And I call it our value statement. And our value statement is short and to the point, all right? Number one, it has one word about what you do. It's going to be a verb. And I'm going to give you an example, okay? One word about what you do. Number two is who you help. And number three, the results they get from your help, right? And you're going to do all of that in 6 seconds. All right. So I call it the 6-second value statement. The 6-second value statement. You want to keep it simple, sis. You got to apply a KISS to this. You got to apply a KISS to when you're first meeting someone. Keep it simple, sis. So here's an example. This is my 6-second value statement. I train, there's my verb. I train Black and brown women, there's the folks I help, to start and grow profitable businesses through purposeful connections. That's it. Now, I could go into detail if the person I'm speaking to wants more information. I thought, oh, wow, that sounds interesting. How do you do that? Okay, now I can go into my 30-second spiel. Now I can go into my 1-minute spiel, right? But I want to grab their attention like this. We live in a society now where people have very, very short attention spans. And so I want you to try that. I'm just going to go back real quick. What do you do in one word, who you help, and what their results are? And again, an example of mine is I train Black and brown women to start and grow profitable businesses through purposeful connections. Short, sweet, and to the point. Okay. So the fourth thing I want you to do for our strategic networking plan is to create value. How can you create value for the people that you're having these conversations with? I want you to understand something. You are not the center of the universe. There is nothing worse than talking to someone when you first meet them and they go on and on and on about themselves. This is what I do. This is about my kids, my family, my job, my hopes, my dreams. Look, when you are networking, you want to make it about the other person. All right. So number one, I want you to share information with them. You know, when they've gone through their 6-second value speech, or most likely their 30-second elevator speech, share some information with them. What do you know that would benefit them in their business? Not what would benefit you, but what would you how would you benefit them in their business, right? Offer referrals. So if they're telling you about their business, you can say, oh, you know what? I have a friend that's been looking for someone who does that. Or I have a couple of clients that would absolutely love to connect with you. Let's make that happen. Again, you want to create value for that person. Pay attention to what they're saying. So this is not the time to be on your phone. You want to have those positive gestures. ask relevant questions. Asking questions is so important. You know why? Because it shows you're listening, and it shows that you're actually interested and value what they're saying. So pay attention to what they're saying. Give them a good head nod. Yes. And ask questions and things like that. That really leaves a great impression. Okay. Do you have any mutual interests? What are some things that you have in common that you can share with the person that you're talking to? That really creates that common ground. It creates, oh, okay, we have this thing in common. It's going to be easier for them to remember you when you show that you have a common ground. Are you both moms, right? Are you both from the same city? That type of thing. Go online, do a little research ahead of time about the different people that might be in the room. You can say, oh, I read this article recently about A, B, and C. Again, that makes you stand out from all the other people that they're going to meet. And then lastly, exchange contact information. If you realize this is somebody of value that you want to connect with further, make sure that you have their contact information and they have your contact information. All right. You can't talk about everything in that short period of time, right? You want to be able to talk to other people in the space. You want to be able to move on with your day. And so exchanging contact information says, hey, you know what? I love what you're saying. I really am interested in learning more. Let's meet for coffee, or let's jump on Zoom one day and have a conversation. And that is really the foundation of that business relationship. We don't become rich because we have 1,000 clients. We become rich, we become wealthy, we become successful when we have created business relationships that allow us to attract the things that we need, right? You have the right relationships, you're going to attract that income. You're going to attract those clients. So you're not constantly chasing. You start to attract what you need in your business, including that capital that we're all looking for, okay? And the last thing I want you to keep in mind for your strategic networking plan is to follow. Y'all type, if you're watching this live or you're watching this in the replay, go ahead and put follow up in the comments. Go ahead and put follow up in the comments. Look, ladies, you have to follow up. It's so this is my favorite little guy on the internet right now. Okay. You have to follow up. It is so vital for your business to follow up. And you want to know something? This is what I've always been told. The fortune is in the follow-up. You're not going to make the money at the networking event. You're not going to get the new client at the on in the Facebook group. You're not going to get the your next business relationship from the conversation that you have 5 minutes at Starbucks. The follow-up is really where your fortune is going to be built. So you have to take it upon yourself to, if you set an appointment, you set up a time to follow up, you stick to it, stay by your word, and you stick to it. And that is really how you're going to find that success that you're looking for. And I got a bonus one for you, okay? Repeat. So everything I just told you to do, make sure that you have a plan, know who your connections are going know who your connections are going to be, know what your goal is, and make sure that you're creating value. Make sure you can talk about your business, following up, all of those things. You don't want to just do it one time. It's something that you have to put in your schedule. And so if you are actively networking once or twice a month, right? You're networking virtually once or twice a week. Then you're constantly exposing yourself to new people, new situations, and that is the secret to growing your business, okay? I want to thank you. Now, again, if you didn't catch everything, remember this is on YouTube. So you can come back and look at this later on and take your notes. If you forgot something, you can just, fast forward to the section you want to get to and write down what you have to do. But even more importantly, guys, what I really love about what we're doing is the fact that you don't have to just watch this one YouTube thing. You can actually, let me go back. you can actually be a part of an organization that's constantly going to be teaching you about these strategies and so much more, and help you build that sisterhood that is so important in really finding that success. It's great to be successful in your business. It's even better to be successful and your sister on your left is successful and your sister on your right is successful, and the one in front of you, the one in behind you, we're all successful with you. And so I wanted to spend the last few minutes of our event today to tell you a little bit more about our organization W.O.M.B and how you can be a part of the tribe and what we are building. All right. So take a few minutes to take a look at our overview. It's all about W.O.M.B. Imagine you walk into a room and find a seat at a table. To your right is the founder of a financial services company, and to your left, the owner of your favorite local accessory shop. Across from you, a published author and a prominent attorney, and they all look like you. You ask a question about an issue that you're experiencing in your business, and several women share how they met several similar challenges. You exchange information with a woman at the table beside you because you are both interested in collaborating on a series of articles. At that moment, you realize you are not alone. All your challenges suddenly feel bearable, and you're excited about the connections you will soon have in your own community. This is W.O.M.B. W.O.M.B is a professional community that trains Black and Brown women entrepreneurs to leverage their network to create profitable connections through networking, clients, accountability partners, collaborative partners, mentors, influencers, coaches, sponsors, consultants, business partners, competitors, and contractors. Circles, our location-based community groups, are the foundation of W.O.M.B. Our circles work to create a referral-based community by actively recruiting members from all industries. This supports our mission to keep our dollars circulating within our communities. Our circles feature a monthly in-person connect meeting, accountability partners and groups, a member event calendar, a yearly community project, and collaboration support. W.O.M.B will launch 40 circles this year, and it all begins with the tribe membership. Tribe members enjoy local or virtual circle chapters, monthly interactive workshops with amazing guest trainers, a member directory, a member discount program, Facebook group weekly ad posting privileges, a weekly study hall, a monthly virtual networking event and business shower, and our yearly summit, the Synergy Summit. To be a triber means to be a member of W.O.M.B. She is a slayer of goals and a history maker. Let's hear from some of our tribe members. You ready to join the movement? Secure your seat at our table. Join W.O.M.B today. So we are, ladies, again, we are so excited to be just not only growing W.O.M.B here in the United States, but finally able to grow W.O.M B on an international level. All right. And we are like Nana told you at the beginning, she has been spearheading this effort for us. And we said, we got to start somewhere. The Nana, where would you like to start? And she said, Nigeria. And so, you know, we were very excited to be able to connect with so many women in Nigeria. Last week, we actually grew an email list of women in Nigeria to over 500 100 women were able to connect with us who are interested in what we are doing and growing. And so we're making sure that we are creating events that they're, one, able to actually access, and two, really be able to get value for their businesses. Like I said, we started a WhatsApp group for them as well, where we've been, over the past week and a half or so, just having conversations, and I'm learning more about them and their businesses and what they really need and how things are in Nigeria, and what we can do over here to make sure just to really help them, get to that level that they want to get to in their business. And so we are opening our membership, our first international membership, our first group. We're opening up. We're ready to roll with them, and this is our W.O.M.B Nigeria circle. So for those, as I said in the video, we have circles for different areas, different states here in the United States. And so we are launching W.O.M Nigeria. We are so excited to be able to launch this chapter of our organization, and our membership is now open. And so the way W.O.M Nigeria is going to work, you become a member just like our sisters here who have joined us across the United States. I'm going to share in our link. In fact, if one of our W.O.M members can make sure, because I can't type it in the link right now, but if you could type it in the link for me on YouTube, you're going to go to, I'm going to put it on the screen though, so you just so you can see it, but you're going to, I want you to be able to click directly on the link. Okay. And so you're going to go to our website, and it is simply wombbiz.org. wombbiz.org/join. wombbiz.org/join. All right. And you are going to pick the international package. There's two options on the international package. You can do an annual payment, or you can do a quarterly payment. We had to make sure we got everything straight with the currencies and all that good stuff. But even if you're watching this and you're not in Nigeria, maybe you're in a different country, but you're from Nigeria, you can still join W.O.M Nigeria. All right. So you're going to go to wombbiz.org. The first two options up there are for our international sisters. So sis, if you're living in Nigeria right now, if you're watching this live, you're watching this in the replay, if you're living in Nigeria, do not pick the other options, because those options won't accept international currency. You got to pick our first options for our international members. That is going to take you to PayPal, which we're allowed to accept different currencies. Okay. And once you join W.O.M Nigeria, it's going to send you, you're going to check your email. We have a Facebook group that we just set up for W.O.M Nigeria. Now we know you're in our Facebook group, our networking group, and you're also a part of our WhatsApp. But W.O.M Nigeria Facebook group will just be for those who become members. We're going to be having different conversations there, seeking leaders in the community as well that will help us grow in W.O.M in Nigeria as we start. And we're going to be doing this for like every country we go into. So whether it's going to be W.O.M Nigeria, W.O.M UK, W.O.M Germany, W.O.M Ghana, we're going to be adding circles for every country. But Nigeria, you are the first one. You are the first ones to be able to do this. Okay. And so all you have to do, again, is go to wombbiz.org/join, wombbiz.org/join. I know, Stacy, it's super exciting. Hey, Stacy, since you're on, do me a favor. You might not be able to do it, and somebody else might be doing it, but I'm not sure. The comments might not be up. Don't panic. All you're going to go to is wombbiz.org. You can type it. It's nice and short. wombbiz.org/join. Sign up, become a member, and then we're going to be, like I said, this is just the beginning. So if we have one person sign up or 20 people sign up, it doesn't matter. We are starting right now to build in the country of Nigeria. And as we start to expand into different countries, we're just so excited to be able to meet sisters from all over the world and just turn this movement into something that is just going to have a global impact on communities all over the world. We're so very excited. Okay. So again, we are building, ladies, we are building W.O.M.B Nigeria starting today. You can go to W.O.M.B, go to the comment, WOMBiz.org/join. All right. Become a part of this movement. There is a financial investment of being a part of W.O.M B, but we want to make sure this is something that is, thank you, sis. And do me a favor on Facebook. If you add the HTTPS to it, then the link will actually, there'll be a click on it. But either way, I'll add it when I come back in. I'll add it. I can fix it. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure it's there. Okay. But we are just so blessed to be able to connect with women. I mean, think about this. 20 years ago, this wouldn't have been possible, right? It would have been very difficult for us to connect to each other in this way, instantaneously. So the fact that we have this tool that allows us to build and grow together, it is going to be something that is just absolutely phenomenal. And we're excited. We're excited to be, to have you a part of us. We can't wait to come to Nigeria. We can't wait for y'all to come over here. We're gonna have a good time, y'all. 2022 is about to be lit. Second half of the year. We got 6 months left of the year. We're gonna turn it out and turn it up. Okay. I am so excited. Thank you so much. We just hit 90 minutes. That was the goal. So I'm so excited that you were able to join us today. Again, if you're watching this in the replay, thank you so much for watching this in the replay. Let us know that you were here. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit subscribe to this channel because we post stuff here all the time. Now, if we have other events that we stream live. I'm here every Wednesday. For W.O.M.B Wednesdays, we stream that live. There's a lot of things that we stream live directly onto YouTube. So hit subscribe so that you can, even if you're not able to catch it live, you can catch it in the replay with everybody else so that you know that we're doing here. Again, we are just so blessed to have you a part of this movement. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Don't forget WOMBiz.org/join. Our international sisters in Nigeria, we cannot wait to welcome you into the tribe. And as always, there is nothing more powerful than the council of women. So go grab your bestie, go ahead and join the tribe, and we will see you in the hub. Be blessed and be a blessing. Don't forget, we will see you again on July 24th for our next W.O.M.B International event. Thank you so much for joining us today. Love you all. Be blessed and have a great week. For those who are in the States, happy, Independence Weekend, even though, we celebrate Juneteenth, so whatever. But y'all be blessed, all right? Deuces. Peace out. Have a great Sunday. Bye, everybody.